The economy is slowing down. Getting customers is getting more difficult. If that sounds like something you're experiencing right now, be sure to click into this video and we break that down. Several economic experts are saying that we are on the brink of another recession. And just for clear definition purposes, let's define an economic recession. An economic recession is a period of economic downturn that is characterized by a decrease in economic activity, such as a decline in gross domestic product, also known as GDP, and an increase in unemployment. Recessions are typically defined as 2 consecutive quarters of negative economic growth, but they can also be identified by other indicators such as a decline in retail sales, industrial production, and business investment. That is the definition of a recession. The problem with the recession is this: many entrepreneurs and service-based sales professionals will use the economy as a reason that we can't generate sales. Let's just get that out the way. During the economic recession, those that generate sales and those that achieve high revenue, those that kind of figure it out, don't just barely figure it out, they figure it out at a grand scale. So let's just break down what those companies that survived the last economic recession and thrived since then, what did they do? So those businesses that survived during the last economic recession, the first thing they did was they got incredibly clear, not just basically clear, incredibly clear on who their target market is. If you're trying to sell to everyone or you're trying to market to everyone, you're not marketing to anyone. So they got really clear: who is the market that I'm serving? What problem do I solve for them? And how am I gonna get my message out? Now, if you are an entrepreneur saying we've always done business this way, that's the kiss of death. The moment you say we've always done it this way, and you're experiencing unfavorable results. If you've always done it a certain way and your company's growing 20% year over year, keep it going. However, if you're doing it consistently your way and you find that I'm not getting the growth that I want to get, that mantra of we've always done it this way is actually holding you back. So to survive an economic recession as an entrepreneur, you got to get incredibly clear: who is going to benefit from my services? If you can answer that instantly, you're already on the way. The second way businesses survived during the previous economic recession and how they got more customers: they've adjusted their pricing metrics. Now, notice what I just said. I said they've adjusted their pricing metrics. They didn't just lower price, they adjusted it. Meaning, can you make adjustments in your product or service offering that will incentivize customers to come spend some time with you? Example, if you're a service provider in the beauty industry and you have repeat clientele, can you give an incentive or a discount on the very first visit? If you're a service provider, can you offer a guarantee, fully refunded guarantee on the quality of your work? You see, if I can get 10 extra people to purchase with me by giving them fully refund guarantee, taking the risk away, and one of them takes it, then yeah, I think I came out ahead. Those pricing adjustments are the way we present pricing to a customer. The way you present your price to a customer has a direct reflection on whether they see value in it, whether they say it's too expensive. So we have to present it in a manner that's feasible for them. I love big ticket sales. I love high volume, high commissions. I'm all for that. However, think about your relationship with your customer as a date. And right now, during an economic recession, you better take some time and have at your dinner date, enjoy the bread, enjoy the water, enjoy the appetizer, enjoy the salad. Take time before you go for the main entree. What does that mean for you in your pricing? Find ways to get small yeses with incentives. Find ways to get your customer to say yes to purchase something of smaller value first before we continue to grab additional value. You are going to have to make some sort of pricing adjustment if you're struggling to get customers during this economic recession. That is an example of what companies did to survive the previous economic recession. The third way entrepreneurs and small business owners survived the last economic recession was those that were savvy on digital marketing excelled exponentially. Those that stood with what they've always done didn't do so well. Now let's just talk about digital marketing for a quick second. We all know, I'm gonna make a blanket statement here. You probably understand the concept of funnels. You probably understand the concept of social media ads, right? So you can target, let's see, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest. You can put ads on any one of those platforms to get in front of your client avatar. You can have a really cool, snazzy website and a cool funnel where someone comes and clicks and downloads your free book or downloads your free worksheet or downloads whatever it is. You get their email and then you invite them for a small product and you get them in your funnel. We all get that. That right now is the norm, like 100% the norm. So how do I expand in the digital marketing? Well, I'll tell you this. There's a concept called 360 marketing. It's been around for years, right? We take a 360 approach and we find our avatar in every place. There are more digital places that you can find your avatar than there are physical places. So get creative. Find additional ways to get your product or your service placed in front of your prospect's eyes. I just had a great conversation today with a potential customer. Said, I do not look at service-based professionals on social media. It just doesn't make sense to me. I go to other areas and other programs to find them. I thought that was insightful because that's exactly our strategy, and that's a strategy I highly recommend for you. How can you find other areas than just the basic social media ones we all know about and get visibility in those places? So expand digital marketing, expand your reach to what you traditionally know, and then go even a step further. Are you text marketing right now? Do you have a chatbot on your website right now? Is there various different ways to keep this dialogue going with any potential customer? The world of digital marketing is consistently evolving, and you want to make sure you stay on the cutting edge. You don't want to do the same skills that we did 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 4 years ago, because the market is changing, the consumers are more savvy, and every other small business owner is doing it. So stay on the cutting edge and ensure you're using a digital marketing program. And the final way entrepreneurs and small business owners survived the last economic recession, they expanded their service portfolio. That's it. 1, if you're incredibly clear on the target market you're serving, how can I expand my service portfolio on what it is I offer them? Think about this. Every service professional comes in a category. They either educate and sell some form of information or education, they do for you, right? Or they teach you how to do it. If you really look at services, that's kind of what it is. Either I'm gonna educate you on the concept of what it is. Let's go educate, entertain. I'm gonna educate and entertain you. I'm gonna do something for you. I'm gonna do it with you, or I'm gonna give you the tools for you to do it. If you look at those analogies right now, done for you, done with you, tools to do it, and educating you. Can I expand my service portfolio in that capacity? And if I can't do it in that capacity, then what can I do that's lateral within what my avatar cares about, that what my business cares about, and what's in alignment? Think about your business per se. I'll share with you something in mind. My business, I do sales training and consulting for small businesses that are service-based. And so one of the expansions we've created is, okay, hey, well, now that we've done all this training and now that we've brought you up to speed, let me implement your CRM. We take the exact CRM that's in our system and we implement it into our customers. It's an additional service that they're already looking for, and after spending time with me, it's something they additionally need. If you expand your services and you have good customers that are willing to spend more money with you, that are already trusting you, that the cost of a client acquisition is zero pretty much because you've already acquired them from the previous sale you've gotten, take that upsell and revenue. So here's the deal. Service-based entrepreneurs, sales professionals, there is an economic recession coming. No doubt about it. Do not get stuck saying the economy is why people aren't buying. If you're stuck saying that, you should turn around and say, I'm not presenting my service in a manner that's appropriate, or in a manner that's attractive, or in a manner that is reasonably makes sense for my prospect right now. So take an internal look and say, how can I adjust the perception that my prospect is having right now? During the last economic recession, numerous companies survived and thrived and grew exponentially. Is it gonna be you during this next one? Now here's the deal. If you find any value in today's video, click that link below, smash like, click subscribe, and here's the deal. If you are that entrepreneur or that service-based sales professional and you're like, hey, I need a little bit more help, you didn't really dive into the best of strategies that were industry specific, click that link down below. Book a call with myself. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to share some strategies that are applicable to your industry. I'm Anthony Garcia. This is Catapulting Commission Sales Talk, and I'll see you next week.